Into the Danny, February 4th, 2026, and today we are at Caribbean Beach Resort here at Walt Disney World. This is my second to last Disney run resort on Disney property. I think I only have left the All-Stars. You probably can tell I'm avoiding them. No, I'm just kidding. I think I like the All-Stars, but again, it's the All-Stars. I will be vlogging them next, but without further ado, let's take a look at the Caribbean Beach Resort. Let's walk around, let's explore, let's see some art, the lobby, the pool, some of the hallways of the rooms. Guys, please take a minute, like, subscribe, let's roll. Okay, here we have the front entrance of the Caribbean Beach Resort here at Walt Disney World. One little thing I noticed before we walk into the main entrance, you guys know how it is. We usually, 99% of the time, anytime we're doing a little hotel resort exploration, we start with the front entrance, but I found this to be pretty cool. Here you got some of the flags of the Caribbean. Obviously we have the United States, state of Florida. That's a Caribbean Beach Resort flag next to it, but found that to be pretty cool. We got Jamaica. I believe that's either a Dutch or French flag. I don't know the difference, but yeah, pretty cool. Let's walk into the main entrance. Okay, here's the main entrance. If you don't know, Caribbean Beach is divided up into different, well, the rooms and the areas are divided up into different islands. That's what they go by. So there's like Jamaica. I know there's Trinidad. I know there's, I believe, the Bahamas. So either way, the main lobby area is called Old Port Royale. And let's walk on in. You get your dropped off here in your Uber or the bus or your taxi cab if you're over 85 years old. And let's do it. Remember how I told you guys Disney, their foliage at each resort usually matches the country or the theming. See these very tropical looking foliage here. Landscaping, very cool. All right, let's walk into the main entrance. I gotta say, I like Caribbean Beach. It's not in my top 5, but like I've said 100 times, it is, that ranking is coming. Oh, I like the rug, 8 out of 10. Let's walk on in and let's explore the lobby. All right. Let's walk over here. Come over here. Come and check in on this side over here. Again, this resort, very clean. You do feel like you're in a Caribbean island resort. Again, more of that 90s and early 2000s Disney theming. You really can't beat. This is the check-in area. So we're gonna look around. There's some places to eat. There's Calypso's trading post straight ahead, gift store. So let's do it. Okay, this resort I've noticed has really nice art pieces. We're gonna check out some of the art, and then we'll go in the Calypso trading post gift store, and yeah, we'll continue. Again, the theming from the 90s and 2000s Imagineering team. I mean, look at the carpet, look at the seats. All make you feel like you're in a tropical getaway. Very cool. Here's one of the art pieces. Again, more of a modern abstract piece. The colors definitely are Caribbean themed for sure. If you look up when you come here, you have these little sort of self-propelling fans, it looks like. Very, very Caribbean themed, almost like little wind thing. And then these little nets right here. This reminds me for sure of the Caribbean. Again, the foliage. This hotel really is themed well. I found these over here, super cool. It's like almost like movie posters. This one here is digital, but these over here are not. Like, look at this Ulani one. That's another cool vlog, obviously. One day we'll make it out there. Colombia. It's very cool looking, sort of resort movie looking posters. Okay, let's make our way into the Calypso trading post. You guys know me, I'm always gonna look for resort specific merchandise. See, like this stuff right here, you can get anywhere in Walt Disney World. You can get in the parks, any hotel, the 2026 New Year merch, which, I mean, you should just hold off to get to the character warehouse, to be honest. But yep, there you go. Here's a look at the gift store / grab and go. I'm not big on these polos, but this Caribbean Beach one, I kind of like it. $70, already checked the price. Yeah, like the yellow, like the tropical feel. I could see myself wearing that. Here we have some Stitch lounge flies and other merchandise. We got ears. We got mugs. Again, that's a fun little mug right there. But like I've told people before, Stitch is the most underrated popular character of them all. Very, very popular. Here's a cool looking little magnet, $10. Very cool. Get it closer. Put that on your fridge. That's gonna be my next Disney shirt right there. I always see this shirt and I'm dying to buy it. Nice big selection of ears here. Ears are gonna run you anywhere from $25 to $35, but if you have a pass holder discount, they can be cheaper. You know, making our way over here, we just got several drink selections, beer, wine, sodas, stuff like that. You know, snacks. Pretty good sized gift store for sure. Okay, so once you exit Calypso Trading Post, you're gonna make your way into the Centertown Market. Typically here, you're gonna have your general, you know, like sort of just grab and goes. Like they got, you know, sort of island themed stuff. They got a hot Cuban sandwich. They got a, what does that say? Swashbuckler burger. They got a mango barbecue pulled pork. Just things like that. You know what I mean? Come over here. This is a dining area. Big dining area. When this resort gets packed, it is packed. And I know it's not expensive to stay here, so come pick up your food here at Port-au-Prince or Port of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Just a big dining area. It's actually really spacious, which is nice. Like the ones at the All-Star and the Pop, you know, they're spacious, but this one feels a little more spacious, to be honest. And a lot more seating. You got seating outside too. You got your soda machines here and whatnot. And all the way to the back of the restroom. Let me get you another shot here. Here's a shot from the back of the dining area. Again, just a quick grab and go place. There you go. You know what? I'm in the mood to check out some more of the art in the lobby, so let's go do that. This is pretty cool right here. Look at this. Definitely seems African themed, Caribbean themed. So, wow, look at that. I love the colors, man. Colors definitely pop out. Here's another piece of art. Very nice. Again, I'm not a big abstract guy, but it's nice enough. I like the colors. I like the orange frame. Kind of feels like you're trapped. But either way, the colors really make the piece. You guys want a little example of what the food looks like? There you go. That's a burger with fries. All right, let's make our way to the back. We're gonna check out the pool. We're gonna check out the beach area. Then we're gonna make our way to the rooms. I really like these lights here by the food court. Super nice. One thing that really keeps catching my eye in the lobby before we go out to the back is the furniture. Furniture, the carpet is really excellent. Okay, as we make our way to the back, got a nice little fountain here. I know people take pictures here all the time with these fountains. Let's make our way to the left and we have the pool. They do have a ping pong table here. My friend Domenico knows I've been in them many times here. He knows I've been in them many times on a ping pong table. Okay, here you have a map of the resort if you want to pause it and take a screenshot or a picture of it. We're in Port Royale, which is center screen. Then, like I said, you got Jamaica rooms, Aruba rooms, you got Martinique. You can walk over to the Riviera. It is a Skyliner resort. Okay, here we have one of the entrances to the pool area. Super fun, well-themed pool. It's like a bunch of big sand castles, so I'm gonna get some different shots of it so you guys can see the whole thing. Here's a little outdoor area. You can come get a drink. Come see my boy Renee out here. He'll take care of you. There you go. You just come on here. You can have yourself a nice drink and enjoy the resort. So once you get past the bar area, it's called Banana Cabana, right? You're gonna make your way over to here, and one of the best restaurants of all the Disney hotels, in my opinion, Sebastian's Bistro. Here we are at the entrance of Sebastian's Bistro at the back. Basically at the back of the lobby from the entrance of the Caribbean beach. Here's a look at the menu. It's a family style, ages 10 and over, 40 bucks. Ages 9 and under, 20 bucks. And we have dessert. We have, yeah, take a look. You can pause the video and take a picture. It's good. Buttery house-made pull-apart rolls, oven roasted chicken, and a tamarind barbecue sauce, chili rub beef. Oh, looks good. They got some drinks. All right, we're now crossing the bridge. I'm gonna see if I can get another shot of the pool for you guys, but in the meantime, look at this. This is a real nice shot. Barely a cloud in the sky. There you see the Skyliner. Nice, beautiful lake, and right across the lake, if you look center screen, that is the French Riviera Resort. Okay. I'm gonna turn back this way, and then we have some rooms center screen for the Caribbean beach. Just for food for thought, if you're looking for an island Caribbean themed resort, and let's say you're choosing between this one and Old Key West, I'm taking this one all day. It's bigger, it has more amenities, the pool is funner. Old Key West is starting to show its age a little bit. I do like it. It does feel like the Keys, but this feels like a Caribbean resort, in my opinion. All right, there's another shot of the pool, guys. Pretty busy, busier than I thought it was today. We got cheer competitions in town, so there you go. One thing I do like about this resort is all the walking you can do on these like boardwalks over the lake. Super fun. The wind, say you go to the park all day long, you're tired. The wind coming off the lake does feel good and refreshing. It's a nice breeze, especially when it's hotter. But more rooms over there. See, like something that's cool. I had to stop there for a minute because the lady on the microphone is playing pool trivia. You know, I want to know the percentage of people that are looking for pool trivia when they come over to Disney, but I digress. You see, nobody's playing. Nobody's playing. It's just some guy there. He's probably 4 drinks in. He's walking by, like just nobody's playing. So you see, now we're walking away from the pool. There's more area to walk and see. This is Caribbean Cay. I love this little area. It's very bunch of very wooded, a lot of sort of Caribbean plants. It's shaded, and it's just a place to come and relax. You see how windy it is and nice. That's what I love about the Caribbean Beach Resort. She's still going with the trivia. So nobody's playing it. She's still, okay, everybody. Okay, so then here we have more hammocks and areas where you can kind of come and relax. And if you want to relax nice and quietly, you can't, because you have to hear about the trivia from a mile away. Look, you come here, take a picture with a fake cannon. You can pretend like you're waiting for the people to. Again, as we make our way to the rooms, I love these little areas here. You can kind of come and just chill and, you know, get some sun. Got a children's playground there. What I think you can see from here, if I'm not mistaken, because straight ahead is Epcot. So I feel like you might be able to see the Epcot fireworks from that seating. My dream one day is to have a Disney garbage can in my house. Well, you know, outside of my house. All right, walking over this cool bridge. We got the Skyliner there. Skyliner's going. It was down for about a week for maintenance. But yeah, look, here are your rooms. Again, spacious resort. Love the color theming. The Skyliner is obviously a plus. Very well manicured and taken care of. No garbage in sight. You look at this shot right here. You can take this picture at night with the French Riviera right there. French Riviera, is it in my top 5 resorts? Don't know, but again, it definitely is top 5 for art. Not really. My favorite section of art there is the section where all the old movie posters, but in French. Thought that was really cool. Guys, here's a look at some of the recreation activities they have here. You know, they have movie night. Movie Under the Stars is pretty basic for every resort. So tonight's movie is Moana 2. That made $1 billion at the box office. And then we got the resort activities. There's poolside activities. There's under the seashell paintings, Mickey tie-dye. A lot of stuff to do. You can even scan the QR code here to the left, right here, right there, and check it out. So this yellow set of rooms is Jamaica. Pretty much all the rooms, while they're different colors, the actual structure, they kind of look and all feel the same. Just think of your standard Marriott or Hyatt standard room. I'm gonna walk in the hallway so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, here we go into the hallway. And there you go. Nope, just kidding, that's the linen room. Well, now you know where your sheets get washed. So here you go. There you go. Yeah. And your basic, room 4508. Yeah, it's your basic hotel room. Nothing special, 2 beds probably, nice TV, a bathroom, a sink. Walk around a little bit more. If you come out here, what's cool about this resort, again, plenty of seating, plenty of space to relax. That's the thing about this resort, a lot of space to relax. And here we have more. One thing I've noticed about this resort that I do like is all of the extra seating. Like we showed the hammocks, we showed the Caribbean Cay walkway area where those bridges are, and there's just seating everywhere outside of the lobby. You don't really see that a lot with other resorts. So if that's what you like to do, if you want to sit, relax, maybe when you're done with the park, you want to be somewhere where it's quiet, but you don't want to be in your room, this is a good resort. Another thing I thought about while I'm exploring this resort is you better bring your walking shoes. If you don't like walking, don't stay here. It's not like French Riviera. French Riviera is very compact. Everything is in one spot. It actually feels tight, but here, if you don't like walking, don't stay here. As we're here in Jamaica, we're approaching the beach area. Now, there is no lake access to the beach as far as swimming and whatnot, but here is a little area you can come out, get some sun. If you do come in the summer, you can be introduced to the gates of hell. But yeah, that feels like a beach, you know. Got the hammocks there. We're on here. Yeah, super cool. And then those pink buildings straight ahead is Trinidad. But again, they look just like Jamaica, just a different color. So really no need to vlog that right now. Maybe next time we'll come, we'll even get more in depth. So the pros of this resort, what are they? Skyliner access, relatively cheap, plenty of space to sit somewhere secluded. Like look, there's more seating over there, right across the lake. The breeze is always coming through here because of the lake. Cons, you gotta walk a lot. Right now, it's the only con that I'm really seeing. This is a hotel, like you already saw. There's a cheerleading competition in town. It's Division 1. What does that mean? That means that it's the schools it's the high schools that have 1,500 students or more nationally. So again, it's gonna get busy with the cheer girls because it's a relatively cheap resort. But yeah, those are my thoughts so far after exploring. Here's another shot of Jamaica, and this is what the entrance to your rooms will look like. Pretty cool. Again, I love the foliage. You know, a lot of it froze over because we had the winter come through, but the little winter storm. But not winter storm, but you know what I mean. Really cold, historic cold for Florida. Rooms over here. I believe this is Aruba, but like I said, standard rooms. Think Holiday Inn, think Hyatt, Marriott. You know, sort of your value resorts. And again, you can walk all the way to French Riviera, which is center screen in the distance. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna kind of drive around a little bit and show you some of the additional island room areas. So you guys have a little bit of an idea of what it looks like, but it's so big you gotta get in your car. But again, I love this little bridge. It's a good spot to take a picture. You see, like, look at this, man. I love this right here. This little net fence, you know, makes you feel like you're in the islands. Look, listen to that wind when you walk through this area. You come here, relax. See, look, they got more walkway area here, right? Now look at this. You keep walking. It's sad to see some of the foliage has died because of the cold. But we walk over here. You see, you just come sit here. They have these little areas, you see? Over there, like these little cabanas, you can just come and sit, talk, you know. Oh yeah, because you know the park's so expensive, you know what I mean? I can't believe that the food cost that much. It wasn't even that good. I know it wasn't that good. I mean, are we gonna come back next year? We'll see. Yeah, but you know, can you believe Donna the other day what she was saying about Jim? God by golly, I can't believe that she's actually doing that. Well, there's rumors that she's maybe cheating on her husband. Yep, winter came through Florida, and it hurt the foliage. Okay, tell me down below, do you like the Caribbean Beach Resort? Do you think it's fun? Would you stay here? What do you think are the pros and cons? Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. They even got bamboo trees. Where do you see bamboo trees in the Caribbean? Oh, I get it. It's like maybe like Indonesia, Bali. Exotic. Hey guys, I know that when I do these resort tours, I sort of like, I feel like I'm coming off like a tour guide. I don't want to, you know, come off like that, but I guess like when I'm talking about the resort, I guess I'm trying to find out whether or not if I like it. So it's really what it is. I'm not trying to, you know, be so informational. Okay, here's another set of rooms. Nice little blue touch. This is Martinique. This is the Martinique set of rooms. I'm going to swing you around here. Now, just so you know, if you do order a ride share, you can get picked up here or at the lobby in the old Port Royale. But I mean, these rooms are clean. You know, they're nothing special. They're not going to blow you away. It's not, you know, a 2-room deluxe. But again, not bad for the price. I know Caribbean Beach can be a nice discount. Okay, now this set of rooms, sort of like a pastel pink, is Barbados. So you see how they all kind of look the same, but they're just different colors. Again, clean, simple looking. Barbados, just so you know, Barbados and Martinique are the closest to the lobby, which would be Port Royale. So again, Barbados, Martinique are the closest to the actual lobby, which is old Port Royale.